Hey buddies, good morning. Caffeine, get this video going. Mm. Over the weekend, we went to a pop-up event. It's at the Orange County Heritage Museum. So basically, it's a house that has like preserved architecture and farming fields that historical environments. So they want to preserve it as much as possible. Pretty cool shit. But the thing about this area is that they do pop-up events, right? You can rent out the space and then you can have an event, right? So one of the things we did is we went to a creepy real nostalgic pop-up event where basically it was everything related to like the 80s, right? Now creepy real, this is a what's the word, a event organizer. I think it's the best way I can put it, that they organize these types of Halloween events, but they're themed, right? For the most part, these guys, they focus more on smaller pop-up events, so just like the 80s theme they did, they also have had like I think a Christmas theme. The first one that we went to was like a Krampus theme, so a lot of people showed up dressed as Krampus. Yeah, they do other smaller events, but for the most part, when we go to their events, it's mainly that, like around like the holidays, they do some like they do like a lot of themed stuff, right? And yeah, it was a blast, a lot of like retro 80s horror-ish related stuff. So we had a blast, right? They had some special guests. They actually had like the voice of like Oogie Boogie, and I think also like the voice of Jack Skellington. Yeah, that's him. So they were there. They did like a panel. It was an outdoor thing, and you could take pictures with them. So they do stuff like that. And basically, a very, very fraction convention organizer. I'll put it that way. These events are selling out quick. We got the tickets like about maybe over a month in advance when they went live online. They definitely have increased in price because they've increased in popularity. From my understanding, this event organizer is still very new by a few years, but they definitely gained popularity and good for them. So obviously, they're selling now tickets, and also like their prices increased. I think from $12 up to like 20 now. They just feel standard. They had a lot of like vendors, selling their merch and all the good stuff. Now, for the most part, like most of the vendors there, like I guess they're all familiars. It's kind of fun actually. After a while, like you start to become familiar with certain vendors because you like their merch. So you tend to stop by and say hi, how things are going. The guy that did my tattoo, George Labrada, he does like this like sketchy, creepy art work that I appreciate and love. He did this guy. Yeah, it shows on the leg there. Yeah, he did that tattoo, me and my girlfriend, when we went to the Midsummer Scream. The tattoo artist wasn't there, but his brother was. It helps him out, so I guess they just wanted to get their foot in smaller conventions. But yeah, that's the thing about going to these events. After a while, you start to become familiar with people, and like, it helps obviously if you're a fan of their work, because they know that you're buying their shit, so they're like nicer to you. Or not necessarily out of like, interest, but just, obviously in a friendly business manner, right? So being a small pop-up event, I'm just like trying to share as much as I can here. But now there was a band called Joe and the Chicken Heads that I used to watch when I was in the whole punker phase, right? Yeah, Joe and the Chicken Heads. I used to see these guys like, yeah, back in late 90s, before 2000. That's when I graduated. And they were a fun band actually. They were a big band actually. They were like mainly focused on ska, I believe. Their whole thing is basically they dress up like, piñata style chicken heads, and then like they just play funny music, right? Yeah, when I watched them, they were like ska, but then like they updated themselves, and now like they're mainly more just rock, without the trumpets. So now they're Joe and the Radioactive Chicken Heads, right? I don't know, they changed their names. I guess they want to reinvent themselves because they were hated for a while. I kind of remember that for some reason. Can't remember why. They're basically a vegetarian guar. The best way I can fucking put it, right? Because they have the costumes and shit like that. They're fun, whatever. But anyways, the reason why I was laughing about this is because like these guys were pretty, talk about nostalgia. Yeah, in regards to like bands with costumes, they're definitely one of the ones that like I like to watch. They were fun, for that costume factor. They have people like even performers go around into like the stage to dance around and do some shit. They're fun, and the fact that they're still like playing, I think that's cool. It's kind of impressive, really. But the one part in particular, I guess I wanted to share with this video before I end it is that like there was a part in their set where they had a character called Friggin' Chicken go out and he starts dancing around the crowd and shit like that, right? So he walks towards me with his fucking arms out like a Frankenstein, and then like his fucking armpit went right past my face. his armpit didn't touch me, but the fucking heat of his armpit hit me, and it's like, yeah. If you ever been to a punk rock show, or if you ever been involved in that shit, you know there's a distinct smell that is very not forgettable about those environments. You know, you have a bunch of punkers that don't fucking shower for who knows how long, or they're all sweaty in a hot box environment. It's a weird combination of like leather, BO, weed, beer, cigarette, and possibly meth or whatever. It's the best way I can describe it. So it's very distinct, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot about that smell. Like, I wasn't grossed out about it. Like I said, I was more distracted by the floods of memories of me when I was going to these fucking shows. So, anyways, I guess that's to end the video. Yeah, this event was fun. It's small, like I said, so there's not too much I can talk about besides just share all the footage I got from it. But I had a blast, you know. It was a small event, you know. We were there for maybe 4 hours, I think, with hanging out with some friends. So it's definitely not a large enough event that you can be there all day. I mean, you can if you're hanging out with your friends, right? But yeah, we just walked around, you know, chilled. We bought some stuff. Or then from there, we did something else, right? But so Creepy Real, yeah, an event organizer that's definitely growing here in Orange County. So good for them. Anyways, I got nothing else to say. I hope you guys enjoyed my armpit story there. If you want to like help me out so I can share more armpit stories, here's some links on the top of the screen here now. So if you want to help me out, buy more coffee or help make my life easier to make these videos, I appreciate it. More links in the description for other ways to support me. Really appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.